time for some serious reflection. A little bit of drama whilst we're out fishing. Calm day on the seas and an amazing magical day.
All is calm. Good seas actually, it's been alright.
So I decided to do some fishing. This was more of a chuck it and hope than an actual sort of scientific method of doing fishing. It had no metal trace on the line. It was literally just a little plastic squid tied to the line, thrown over the side, and put the rod on the back and wait and hope. You never know. Oh my god, we caught a fish. Most exciting thing that happened all day, but as you can see, we're massively underprepared. We wasn't expecting to get anything. We've got a bucket, a knife, and a fish on the end of the line. Well, this is what happened.
So this is where things went a little bit awry. Simon went down to take a hold of the fish and he grabbed it by its tail, and obviously because the lure is in its mouth, the other end of it, there's another hook on it, which is a 2-inch tri hook, and it got stuck in his arm, and that was a struggle to get it out, I tell you, and poor sod was in pain.
Don't worry about the fish.
Yeah.
Cut it free.
Okay. Simon, careful.
Be careful because that hook is attached to the lure, and no, careful because as soon as you do that, the hook is attached to the lure at the end. And if it's the lure that's stuck in his arm, you cut the rope, it's still going to be stuck in his arm.
Yeah, but there's tension on it right now. So who's moving more?
No sooner had we landed the mahi-mahi than the other line went off and we caught this little tuna. At least I think it's a tuna, I think it's a yellow jack. If anybody knows, just let me know in the comments. She's a good looking little baby. For that reason we never went hungry. We caught a lot of fish.
it's still alive, don't worry.
Okay. You leave plenty of flesh, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You don't want any bone with it. Oh, where
Like over here?
Yeah, so just basically go around. Is that bone there or is it fillet? You can,
That's bone here, right?
yeah, so you don't want any bone basically.
As it was quite calm, we decided to read all the reefing lines, which is a good way actually to see how much the knowledge the boys had picked up when we actually put the main back up from being repaired. As it happens, always good, and it was a good little exercise. Amazing what you can do when you've got no wind in the middle of the Atlantic. We spent a lot of time goose swinging like this when we had no wind. As you can see, we got 5 knots of wind, but we're still doing 3.5 knots, which is quite good. It's just the days when we had 0 wind and we're doing 0 knots. They were the troublesome ones. 26. We've got another 2.5 weeks to go yet. Made the decision today, talked to the guys, just going to bob around during the day and motor at night time. At least that way we're making progress at night, and you've got the safety of having your engine on. At least during the day you can see what's happening and see what's around you. Not that there's anything apart from sunshine. It's beautiful, not complaining. For a swim today, which is really nice, it's actually relatively warm. It's beautiful actually, it's really, really cool. Yeah, there's not a lot else to say really. It's kind of, guys are up the front. Probably another 10 days because of the fact that we've had too many calms. So 3 weeks is out the window, it's going to be nearer to 4. Yeah, looking forward to it. Looking forward to the arrival. We're still there, we're still in one piece, and we're still alive. Speak to you soon. So I put the drogue out as the boys had kindly volunteered to clean the bottom of the boat. Quite surreal really when you think about it. You're not tied up in a nice marina. If you drop something you can just dive down and get it. In the middle of the Atlantic, it's a whole different prospect. And once that was done, we just took it in, folded it all up again, and it was time to sit back for a little bit of reflection. When you spend 4 weeks out at sea and you've got no social media, you've got no internet connection, you've got no world around you, it's literally just you sitting on a boat, and you take a lot of time to reflect and you take a lot of time to think, just think about what's happening in the world around you and how people bicker with each other, how you get on, how families get on, and what's important in life and what's not important in life. And you go into some seriously deep reflection because you've got time stands still almost. You're not living by the clock, you're just waiting to get to the other side. For me, I spent a lot of time reflecting, thinking about life and where my life had been and what had taken me up into the path or down the path to get to where I am now, about when I was younger and what I went through when I was a youngster and how that affected my life and the direction that it pushed me in, and how it sort of like turned me into the person that I am today, and the way that I do things, the way that I think, the way that I feel. And it's quite interesting once you actually start doing it. It costs a fortune at a therapist to tell you, but yeah, once you get into your own thoughts and you've got no distractions around you, you just tend to get very deep. And for me, I spent a lot of time as well thinking about my parents, and sadly I lost both my parents in the end to COVID, and we weren't able to grieve properly as a family because of the COVID restrictions. You know, we had hardly anybody there for my father's funeral, like 6 of us for my mother's funeral, no wake, no nothing, and we planned on doing something afterwards, but never materialised for one reason or another. People were passing, people didn't want to go out because they were scared of getting COVID, and it was all quite surreal. There was no big celebration, and we've not really grieved, and it gives you a lot of time to think about that. Gives you time to grieve on your own, so to speak. In a way it's nice, in a way it's not. You don't get to share it with anybody else, but it gives you a chance to reflect upon your own family, you know, and the way they are and the way we are together, and the trivial things in life that stand in the way, and how we all sort of like group together in the end as a family and get on, and your friends and who are really good friends and who are not. And those that you can always rely on, pick up the phone and they'll talk to you if you're having a bad day or a good day, or you know, just keeping an eye on each other and making sure we're all there. And it's a very, very deep time, very deep time. I just leave you with that thought. It's all about family and it's all about friends. Just make sure that you're all happy and you're all safe and doing what you want to do in life. Land, oh my God, what an amazing feeling. We made it, but I think we were more excited about the idea of going ashore and getting some food, getting a pizza or some biscuits, because we'd run out of like fresh stuff quite a while ago. Yeah, what an amazing feat we've just achieved. So there it is, 4,658 nautical miles, Southampton to Grenada. Oh my God, what an amazing journey. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you've enjoyed the journey thus far along with me. There's going to be plenty more adventures to come. Don't forget, if you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and we'll be with you next week. Thanks for sharing the memories. Have a really good day.